Right, I've just been doing some flying around in the Tyne Green at Hexham, and something came over me, a bit of a brainwave. And it's all because something rather unfortunate happened lately. Uh, Something I'm rather afraid to admit, and it seems that I owe the people at the TT race at Hampsley a bit of an apology. Because as some of you know, I was flying around taking some video footage for what was going to be a kick-ass video of the race. But here's what happened. You see, not that I'm one who generally loses things, but I've kind of lost the memory card from the drone and from the GoPro.
I did manage to get some video on the ground using the mobile phone, but this is only ever going to get used to complement the drone footage, since not all of it can be recorded from the air, especially the stuff that happens in the woods, through the trees. I think this guy's actually got a problem with his wheel. Now there is some footage from the drone, but it's the seriously low resolution stuff that gets fed back to the handset live as you're flying it. It's never meant to be published, and so it's there as a record of events more than anything else. There's no sound simply because the drone doesn't record sound. If it did, then all you'd ever hear is the noise in the routers, and it would just end up being removed in post-production anyway. I've stuck a good chunk of it on here because why not? It's all that survives, and it would be a shame if no one ever got to see it. The thing is, I've been a photographer for quite some time now, but I'm quite old school. I still use film. The rules of film are a lot harder to lose than those microscopic little SD cards. I do have a digital camera, but it mostly just stays at home gathering dust.
Not that I'm making excuses, it's just I thought I'd explain that. I haven't really got that much experience in SD card loss prevention management. So anyway, the brainwave I was talking about, it had occurred to me that perhaps before I started using the memory cards, I write a text file onto the memory card itself saying something like, if lost, call this number, or please return to owner. But of course, you only ever really think about these things after you need to have already thought about them. And it turns out, because of a quick Google search, a lot of people have had this idea before, so it's not really a new idea. But it's something I'm definitely going to do in the future. Every memory card I use from now on, it's going to have that little text file in it with some contact details on. So I hope this video at least can serve as a warning or a reminder, at least, to everybody who hasn't already done this, because I would give anything to get that video back.